just the outcome wasn't what we expected. So it just makes us go back to the drawing board here. So it was a hard-fought game.
Coach, did you expect to have to rely on the outside shot going into tonight?
No, not necessarily. We've been doing a good job attacking against the zone, and I mean, we know how people play us normally, but you know, this team probably played 95% man last year. They played 2-3 against Stanford the whole game, pretty much similar to what they did with us. So, you know, we didn't shoot the ball very well. And I can't sit here again. I mean, we shot a little bit too many threes. I know that kind of came late in the game when we were just trying to make up for lost time. But, you know, that's not a very good number. And, you know, but we did have, as you guys were there, you witnessed it, a lot of really good shot selection. I hate to go back to so many layups we missed. You know, and I you know, give credit to the team that you're playing, but a lot of this was uncontested. A lot of it was uncontested. So.
Annie, a career high for you in scoring. How are you feeling today?
I'm not really into personal stuff. I really want to win. If I could give up half them points and we still win, I'll be fine with that. I mean, it's always nice to contribute to your team when they need it, but a win is always more important.
In situations like that, when the outside shot isn't falling for the team, Coach, what do you have to do to make it to adjust to the zone so you can try to get something going?
Well, I mean, we did in the last game. We had a much better inside-out presence, and we just seemed to could not see it. We were not getting, you know, we were not getting touches. We were moving a little bit too out of the way. We need to be a little more patient. I think in the inside game, we would, you know, we would be there for a second and then move. So we need to, you know, we need to work on that, and we need to. You know, we did a good job of getting the ball in, and they were looking for skips out in the last game we played, and we just didn't, you know, do a good job of seeing that today.
Sydney, defensively, what was the biggest issue that Boston College brought tonight?
I think basically their zone. We played against that zone. We played that zone last year. We know it. It's just that we had to attack, and that's what we tried to do at the end. But yeah, I mean, defensively, I think we could have just attacked.
It seemed as if the speed for the team and the press was causing Boston a bit of fits. Like, do you think maybe you could have used that a little bit more, maybe earlier on, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think yes, 100%. You know, you're oftentimes not wanting to put a really good three-point shooting, you know, team in an advantage on your home court. You know, where you know they can come out and fill the corners and knock it down, but. You know, it also works well when you're scrambling from behind and trying to catch up too. So, you know, it's a catch-22. I mean, we do a good job pressing. You can't maintain that, you know, type of tempo the whole game. But, you know, you always can look back and see, you know, things that you could have done better. I mean, it was pretty evident how well we played defensively to start in the first half. You know, a good 10 minutes in, even more than that. And then you kind of saw, I don't know how long we went without scoring, and you saw the deflation. You saw us start standing up. You know, it was very evident for me. It was like, you know, that many times you don't score on one end and how it affects your defense. You know, our defense has to really, you know, project for our offense.
Speaking of defense, Sydney, I saw you down there a few times making some really good defensive, you know, you were hustling and stuff like that. Talk about what you saw on the defensive end that made you successful during those times.
I knew that AO couldn't play a lot of minutes tonight. She got hurt in the last game, and so I just had to step up for my team defensively, crash the boards offensively and defensively, and just do what I do, hustle and work hard. That's why Coach brought me here. So I'm here to play defense and do what I got to do, contribute offensively as well. So I just went to where the ball was falling.
And then you talk about your game a little bit. You know, you had some really good speed against Boston. What did you see with your offensive side of the court?
Well, my first couple shots were threes, and they weren't falling. So then Coach told me to penetrate more, to find the gaps, and that's what I did. And that's when I kind of got into my groove and felt more comfortable. And I mean, and just to try to, they were getting to the line, so I just tried to return the favor and get to the line and help us from the free throw line too.